Hello guys and welcome. We'll start a series of lectures on steganography. Maybe you wonder what steganography is. Is in fact stenography and I made a mistake? No, actually there is no mistake here. While stenography is the skill or work of recording spoken words by writing them down in shorthand, and later transcribing them using a machine such as a typewriter, steganography is something completely different. It's the art of hiding secret information in plain text or in clear sight. Steganography tools can easily embed secret files into images, movies, audio files, or other file formats. Let's take a look at this picture that I've taken using my mobile phone. Do you notice something strange? I suppose not. You are just seeing a lake and some trees. A common park in the city. But inside this nice image, I've hidden the tragedy of Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. Except for me and the people I choose to tell this, like you, no one could ever imagine that. I can post the image somewhere on the internet and later access the historical play of William Shakespeare easily and in privacy. The word steganography comes from the Greek word steganos, which means hidden, and graph or graphia, which means writing. Let me tell you a nice story. One of the first recorded use of steganography is when Herodotus mentions how a Greek ruler sent a message to his vassal by shaving the head of his most trusted servant, marking the message onto his scalp, then sending him on his way once his hair had regrown. Nowadays, though, we make use of the modern techniques and we insert secret files into other files. Maybe you wonder why someone would use steganography when there are so many strong encryption algorithms available, so strong that virtually no one can ever crack them. The answer is very simple. Even though the encryption is so secure, it doesn't actually hide the existence of the message. Anyone can see that an encrypted message has been sent, and even though no one can read it, merely communicating in secret can trigger alarms and make others suspicious. Once a third party determines that you are communicating in secret, they can force you or the person you are communicating with to tell them what you are hiding. Or they can simply intercept the communication and destroy the encrypted message. This is where steganography comes in. Unlike cryptography, the purpose of steganography is to hide even the mere existence of the message that is being sent. Let's see step by step how it really works. First, the secret file is encrypted. This is not mandatory, but is highly recommended, and many steganography tools do that automatically for you. The file that is hidden is called embedded file. Then, the information, encrypted or in clear text, is embedded into a cover file according to an algorithm. In most cases, this is an image, an audio or video file. The steganography algorithm decides how to hide data and how to randomize the placement of the data in such a way that the cover file remains visually the same. If someone is looking simultaneously at the original cover file and at the file that contains the embedded message, he would see no difference at all. The cover file that contains the secret message or the embedded file is called stego file. After the secret file was embedded, the stego file is sent normally to the destination. If the stego file is an image, the user can post this and other images on a website, forum, or simply send them in clear text per email. If someone, such as an attacker, captures the traffic, he won't be suspicious because it's just an image. Eventually, the user thinks more images as a distraction. The steganography algorithm should be strong enough so that no one could tell the difference between the initial image and the one that contains the secret message. And even if somehow the attacker is strong enough to extract the embedded message, this will be encrypted anyway. Take a look at these two images, the original one and the one that contains the historical play of William Shakespeare. I'm sure you won't see any visual difference no matter how close you look and how much you zoom in. They look the same. At the destination, the one that knows that there is a hidden message there applies the same steganography algorithm and extracts the message. Most of the time, he needs a secret key that was previously shared with him to extract and then decrypt the message. I'll show you in a short while a practical example. Now that we've seen what steganography is and how it can be used, maybe you wonder how someone could modify an image or an audio file without anyone else to find out that there is a secret hidden. If you use an audio file as the cover file, you should know that there are a lot of frequencies too high or too low that the human ear cannot detect anyway. So modifying those frequencies doesn't change the way it normally sounds. Or if you take an image, you should know that there are a lot of pixels that cannot be seen by the human eye, and if those pixels are modified, the picture will still look the same. At the end of this lecture, let's see what are the use cases of steganography. It's useful in situations where sending encrypted messages might raise suspicion, such as in countries where free speech is suppressed. It's also frequently used as a digital watermark when the owner or the copyright holder embeds a secret message into a media to find when images or audio files are stolen. You can also use steganography to embed a private key like the one used by SSH or by cryptocurrencies, or any other secret files like the one that contains passwords or other sensitive information in an image, and then post that image somewhere on the internet where it's always available. It's like a backup, but a very secure one. No matter where you are, you will be able to access the secret information. Or imagine that you want to take with you a secret document. You don't want to use a USB stick that can be easily discovered or send the document by email. You can simply embed it in an image and do whatever you like with that image. Note that if you post a photo on a website like Facebook or Instagram, there is the risk that the image will be automatically scaled, and that means changed. The embedded message will be lost. The stego file has to remain unchanged. At the end of this video, let me demonstrate to you that the tragedy of Julius Caesar was indeed hidden in that image. This is the image, img.jpg. It's the image you have already seen. I'll use a steganography tool called staghide like this. Staghide, extract -sf from stego file and the image. And I'm entering the secret passphrase. And the secret has been extracted. It wrote extracted data to juliuscaesar.txt. This is the file. It's the entire historical play of William Shakespeare. In the next lectures, we'll dive deeper into steganography, and I'll also show you many live examples.